Hi everyone, today we're bringing you a video looking at the British 24-hour ration pack, which Ramsey have been putting a great deal of research into reproducing and finding out the original specification and the correct method for preparing all the contents. So over to you, Ramsey.
Okay, I will talk you through a bit about the box first, I think, so I know why it was devised. It's originally there was the 48-hour mess tin ration. It was issued in North Africa and through Italy.
Yep.
It was it was split into two sections containing meat, tea, pretty much everything the 24-hour ration pack has, but it was very tin plate heavy.
Right.
And deemed too heavy for its calorific value.
That makes a lot of sense, yes.
So after a lot of research and a lot of investigation into the contents and what soldiers actually needed, they decided to do away with a lot of tin plate and came up with what we have here, which is the 24-hour ration. The box itself is cardboard. It's wax impregnated cardboard.
Is that for gas, anti-gas protection?
That's for anti-gas protection and also waterproof protection. There were two types of boxes issued on D-Day. There was what we have a reproduction of here, which is the Assault 24-hour ration, which the contents of which is identical, but the Assault 24-hour ration box was reinforced.
Yes.
That is the only difference.
And fits inside the small
It fits
tin.
inside the small mess tin, whereas this one fits inside the large mess tin.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's open the box, shall we?
Absolutely.
This is Alan's original box. Very kindly he's lent it to us for purposes of this video. You don't get to see many original boxes. They're very, very rare. There's a lot of reproductions out there on the market. Some are good, some are bad. The Old Time Design Company actually copied this box.
Yes.
So they copied an original box to make theirs. Theirs are excellent.
I imagine a waxed cardboard is excellent for starting fires and things, so it's not surprising not many of them survived.
Exactly,
Yeah.
precisely. Originally what it was sealed with was a lasso band, what they call a lasso band, which is very similar to a fabric tape.
Medical tape.
Yeah, fabric medical tape. It kept everything waterproof and gasproof, as you said. On top of the box you can see it's printed the 24-hour ration, instructions within. So let's go on and open the box. As I say, there's lots of reproductions out there. Some of them are, quite frankly, not good.
Yes.
A lot of them contain tin products. There is no tin product within the 24-hour ration pot, within the 24-hour ration pack. Okay, so on opening the box, you can see we've got an instruction sheet. The instruction sheet tells you everything that's contained within the box and how to use it, suggested menus, etc.
Here we have stills of front and back of the 24-hour ration instruction sheet, and if you wish to, you can pause the video on either of these and have a closer look.
Very similar to the post-war rations.
Yes, of course.
Which we might come along to at a later date.
Indeed.
So contained within the box, this is packed as per the original instructions because I found the specification within the National Archives. So you've got latrine paper, 4 sheets of. On top here you can see these red lozenges are board sweets. The board sweets came in different flavours.
Yes.
Such as barley sugar and various other fruit flavours. They're board sweets, board candy for your American viewers.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
So if you go ahead and take those out.
off.
Yep. Come on, David, you do that as well.
Yeah. Yep. Lots of sugar.
Yep, lots of sugar. The entire pack offers about just over 4,000 calories in the box.
That pack is quite impressive, really.
It was only designed to be used for 48 hours.
Of course, yes.
Because it contains so much dried goods.
And that's obviously, as you say, 48 hours, 2 of these issued to assault troops for.
And in reality, if your supply lines haven't caught up with you within 48 hours, then there's something gone seriously wrong with the operation, certainly at that time. So, these along this side here are meat extract cubes, similar to OXO. They are designed to make a nice, almost like a gravy.
Yes.
Add them to water, make a gravy. Next to them we've got sugar cubes. Again, massive amount of sugar. Sugar is calories. It's burning. It's designed to give you energy, this packet. So if you go ahead and take those bits out there.
Take the lozenges if you take the sugar cubes.
Yep. Because there's lots of stuff that's packed on top of other bits and pieces within here.
Very efficiently packed in.
This packet here is salt. You get 2 ounces of salt within the box. Again, it's to put that salt you've lost by sweating back into the body.
Yep.
So David,
Makes
if you want to
sense.
remove that. Looking at the next layer of the box, we can see that in here you've got 10 biscuits.
Yes.
They are standard service biscuits, plain. They're not sweet ones,
No.
they are plain service biscuits. We'll leave them in there for the minute because they're a bit of a pain to get out of this box. But anyway. Here you've got 3.
Tip that slide so it's a little easier to
Yep.
see.
So within here you've got vitaminized chocolate and raisin chocolate. It was vitaminized with A, B, C, D, and calcium. They're the only ones that are put into them.
Yes.
Everyone says, oh, all the chocolate during the war got amphetamines in it. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Not as per any of the spec that I've ever seen.
Yes. Vitaminized instead. Yeah.
Here you've got spearmint chewing gum.
Yep.
Okay, so let's have a look at the contents in a bit more detail. Now we've seen what's in the box, let's have a look and actually unwrap some of these things. So what I've done for you is unwrapped the meat block, show you what it looks like, what it smells like, and eventually you'll be able to have a taste of it. An oatmeal block.
Yes.
What we can also do with this one is again mix it with hot water to form a porridge. That makes a gravy, kind of a
Yes.
very meaty gravy. That makes porridge, and these are the tea cubes I've just unwrapped.
Excellent.
Again, these are compressed. I say that could come compressed, or it could come moulded like it is.
Yes.
That's what I
Got you. Okay.
Right. David just pointed out this box smells lovely. So do you want to tell the viewers what the box smells like?
It's a mix of sugar and sort of, as you said, the meat extract you can smell as well. It smells rich.
Yeah.
Basically because it is.
Yeah.
Should we have a go at cutting into the meat block?
By all means.
See if this little knife will cut it, and if not, we'll have
We've got to
get
use a
something-
43 rated knife to.
Oh,
There you
no,
go.
We've broken some off.
Yeah.
There you go, David. You have
Yeah,
some.
go for it.
Have a try.
Yeah, go for it.
It's sort of salty.
Salty.
Yeah. It's got celery salt in it. As per the, as per the original spec, it's got celery salt in.
And you've got the fat kind of condensed down
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It does taste like dripping.
Yeah.
So it was
Yes.
dripping, didn't it?
Very rich.
Mm.
But it
Really
tastes like
nice.
meat.
Mm.
It just tastes like slightly salty,
Mm.
slightly more salty meat. Is this lamb you did, or
That's
yeah,
lamb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You,
You
can
could
tell it's
get-
lamb.
Beef or lamb.
They're
the two specific.
two
Well, it's
specific.
mutton.
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 Yeah, rather than lamb. Yeah. But it tastes nice. That's
Yeah.
quite nice actually. Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to say it's very very salty. I think you'd need a lot of water with that to,
Yeah.
otherwise you'd feel.
And if you
particularly
read the
salty.
instructions on it, it does say make sure if you're eating it dry, make sure you do drink a lot,
lot
of
of
water
water.
with it.
That is not unpleasant though.
No.
Not unpleasant at all.
It says about. I'm just reading through these.
So do you eat it as a block or
I think it's
mixed?
I think you can mix it up with water if you prefer. Are there actually suggestions on the instructions as to how to
I'm
prepare the food?
I'm just reading it here.
Oh, I wanted that bit.
Oh, sorry. And the fact I'm eating more
Yeah.
shows it is indeed palatable.
Oh,
It's
we've
not
lost our minds.
It's
So-
not unpleasant to eat.
The meat block says the oatmeal and meat block can be eaten dry, in
Yes.
which case, 1. Eat them slowly.
Yeah,
2.
absolutely.
Chew them well.
Yeah.
And 3. Drink some water at the same time or soon after. But because they're so
We
dehydrated,
will be doing.
then it's just going to just
It sucks the
dehydrate
water
you.
out.
Yeah, it sucks all the water out of your body.
It's actually quite delicious. I could eat a lot of that.
I think you'd struggle after a bit. I think
True.
you begin to feel
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
I think you.
You've got 4 ounces of that to get through
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, 8 ounces.
8
in
ounces
fact.
to 2 packs. Yeah. And the oatmeal can be eaten. Obviously, I know oatmeal block. More modern oatmeal block can just be eaten as well. You can eat. We take a little bit off the oatmeal block.
By all means, that can be the next thing. Let's have a go with the oatmeal block.
That's a
What
lot
we can
easier.
do later on is
David, you have that
No,
bit,
thank
aren't
you.
we?
Nice big bit.
when we go down
Or when we
when we go and do the tea,
Mm.
because we'll need to pour some water for that. We can mix some of this up and you can try the porridge.
Mm.
And you can also try what this makes when you mix it with water as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of the oatmeal block? It's
Very
a
nice.
sweetened oatmeal block.
It is sweetened. It's nice.
Very sweet.
It's got hydrogenated coconut oil in it as the
Ah, right.
preservative.
Yeah.
Just because hydrogenated coconut oil preserves, it makes things last.
Yeah. That's actually very nice as
Yeah,
well.
again, you could happily eat quite a lot of that, couldn't you?
And I imagine made into a porridge, that would be very, very nice indeed.
The veterans I spoke to that were issued the 24-hour ration pack said the oatmeal block was actually the nicest part
Yes.
about it. They hated the meat. They said the meat tasted like something I'm not allowed to say on your,
Yes, yes,
your
indeed.
YouTube channel.
Well, I was going to say YouTube have a very dim view of certain forms of language, so yeah.
But you kind of get my picture.
I do. I think if you had to eat that entire block, I would struggle. But it does say to eat slowly if you're eating it dry. So nibbling at it probably wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
But there's not necessarily the opportunity to nibble, is there? You're going to have to eat the rations when you can.
What I'd recommend us doing is mixing that with some water.
Yes, we'll
So
try.
let's make that kind of meat broth that you can make from it, almost like a
porridge,
gravy.
meat broth, and the tea. And we'll
Yep.
have a try of each of those. I think that's a very good idea. Okay.
Okay,
Excellent.
right, let's go and do it.
Let's do the next thing.
Kettle on.
Whilst we're waiting for the kettle to boil, you take the opportunity now to look at the contents of the 24-hour ration box, with them being sequentially removed. And you can see on top here a very important part of the ration, which is the toilet paper. With the toilet paper removed, we can see from left to right the meat extract cubes, and at the top, just to their right, is a packet of salt, and beneath this, the sugar cubes. And then the majority of the rest of this layer of the box is filled with boiled sweets, but in the bottom right corner is the paper packaged meat block. Looking at the next layer down, underneath the sweets, we can see the army biscuit and a packet of chewing gum. And then with the meat extract and sugar cubes removed, we can see the ration chocolate on the left-hand side of the box. And finally, in the top right corner, underneath the remaining boiled sweets, are the 2 paper-wrapped tea tablets. So here we have the various items from the ration. We've got the oatmeal block at the back here, which has had water added to turn it into a porridge. We have the meat block here, which has been turned into this sort of beef broth, lamb broth, in fact, or meat broth anyway. And then the ration tea at the back there. So we're going to try these and see what they're like with water added. Okay, so what are you going to go for first, David?
I don't know. I suppose if we haven't had a proper meal, we should finish with the sweets.
We should. Let's start with the meat block then. I'll take a bit and
You'll notice the difference in the taste of this one compared to the dried one.
Yep.
Remember I said it was made of celery salt, but when you add water to it, it really brings out the flavour of the celery.
It does. It's a lot easier to tell it's lamb now as well.
Yeah, yeah, it brings out the taste of lamb, taste of celery.
It's a little bit like eating mince. It's a little bit drier than that, but it's like eating mince with nothing else.
Yeah.
That's quite palatable though.
Lovely flavour.
I mean, it's overly salted is the thing. That's the thing, isn't it? But
I
it's
know,
designed
I
to
like that.
replace the salt from you being active.
I'll go in for second.
And as it's a bit salty, I'm going to have a little sip of the tea.
Yep. So this is sweetened tea, so
Sweetened
be
tea.
wary
It'd be
because
very
it's
hot as well.
very, very sweet. It's 44% sugar
Whew. Yeah, it is. That's very, very sweet.
plus sweetened milk powder.
Yeah.
Now the milk powder, the way
Very
they
hot,
sweetened
David.
it, the way they sweetened it was by adding 50% icing sugar to the milk powder.
Right.
So you're looking at what 44% plus 20% sugar for the icing sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Only 16% tea, and the tea was either tea dust or tea fannings.
Right. Yes.
And obviously the remaining 20% is the milk powder.
So you can literally just put the tablet in, as we did, put the water in, and it makes tea.
Yep. Give it a good stir.
Give it a good stir.
Bring it back up to the boil, and it creates you a cup of tea like that. And then you've got to wait for all the tea
All the
leaves and
tea
stuff
to
to
settle.
settle. Because the black stuff you can see on top here is just literally tea.
I have to say that is very, very, very sweet. But again, it's for calories, isn't it? So
Yeah,
It
I
tastes
think
like tea.
it does taste like tea.
I'm going to try the porridge now that it's in
Yep.
porridge form because it was lovely dry.
Yeah.
It's like sweetened ready bread. It's amazing. That's really, really
Maybe
good.
that's what they.
I can see
Got
why
the
they
invention.
like that.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. I've had more modern oatmeal broken up in hot water. It doesn't make porridge like that.
No.
So that's really nice. I like
It's a
that.
softer texture than
Softer
porridge,
texture.
isn't it?
It's lovely. That's actually all quite palatable. I mean, that is really salty. I would struggle to eat much of that. I think that's the problem. But I understand the reason for it. But that is really, I can see exactly why that was the favourite item.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of sweet tea, but I really like the porridge.
Clearly. Yeah.
So
But let's not forget for the tea, you only get enough to do about 2 cups a day.
yeah.
So in reality, what you're meant to do is wait until you've had massive exertion,
And then you have a sweet
and then you
tea.
have a cup of sweet tea, or at the lowest point in the day, which is usually just before dawn.
Yeah.
So if the facilities allow it, have a cup of sweet tea then
Absolutely.
to warm you up and get you ready for the day, and then after a period of extreme exertion.
Yeah. Well, that's absolutely fascinating, Ramsey. Thank you very much for running through all of that with us.
No problem at all.
Absolutely
Anytime.
brilliant. So yeah, that's Is there anything else you want to talk about regarding the 24-hour ration? Have we covered pretty much everything?
I think we've covered pretty much everything that we want to do.
Marvellous.
Just have a read of my guide that I produced.
Yes, I was going to say there'll be a link to that in the description.
It'll teach you how to make all of this.
This is it.
So you can try it for yourself.
It clarifies the specification. Yeah. For those, even if you're merely interested from an academic point of view, it goes through all the ingredients and how everything is made.
Yeah.
So I hope you found that interesting. If you do enjoy content like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed or newly subscribing, make sure you hit the notification button so you're alerted when future videos come up. I do also have a Facebook and an Instagram where I post photographs of collection and other people's collections as well, most likely coming up. And as I say, it's a good place to get in touch and find out more information or ask questions if you want to. So do check those out. There's links to those in the description as well. But that's it for now. I think we're going to polish off the rest of this maybe. And until next time, bye for now.
Goodbye. Hey, 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 everyone hands on the tail.
Yes. The spirit of meat blocks past.
Yes.
Cheese possessed.
Cheese possessed, exactly. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some in there.
Yeah.